And we're off. There we go. So you can actually see that I'm on top of the Ender Dragon. This is awesome. What is up, everybody? I am Enigma Red, and today is Enigma's Redstone, another contraption slash tutorial for you guys. And this one is basically riding the Ender Dragon. Really cool stuff. And I will tell you, there is a catch though, but you'll see it's still pretty cool. I think so. And you know, yeah, I think so. Anyway, let's just get right into it. So first things first, all you have to do is hit that button and you'll see it says hop on puff by looking down the hole and clicking. This is the hole it's talking about, right? So you see the white block there. All you got to do is click down there. But when you do, there's a couple stuff here. This will just cancel your ride. That's not anything you want to worry about because this is awesome. There's no reason to cancel the ride. Just go along with the trip. And this is basically, now we're riding the Ender Dragon. At this very moment, we're riding him, but he's stuck. So this lets him loose, and you can see, and we're off. There we go. So you can actually see that I'm on top of the Ender Dragon. This is awesome. No mods, this is all vanilla. And let's switch the view so you could see that I'm not lying. I'm not telling fibs here. Not doing any video tricks. This is all the Ender Dragon, me on top. But of course, I did mention there was a little bit of a catch. We unfortunately are not riding directly on him like you would imagine or hope, like in some of the mods, but we're like maybe 3 or 4 blocks above him. I do not know why. That may be an oversight slash bug. Maybe in the upcoming releases they'll change that, hopefully. But this is pretty much what it is. It's not that bad. It's still pretty cool. If you get a couple people on here, it can be really awesome because you guys can actually fight each other with dragons. It could be like Dragon Fight or something. Unofficially, I can't say necessarily that it would work 100%, but you can have fun trying anyway. Now, for this Ender Pearl, it's very important. If you go out in the world and you get lost, your dragon takes you away from the spawn point and you have no idea how to get back, and for some reason killing yourself doesn't work, all you have to do is drop it. And there you go, right back to the platform, and the dragon will be killed, slain, all at the same time. So that's pretty cool. Now this is really just one of 2 platforms. So I did this one because this is actually just easier for everyone to kind of like play around with. It's not as it's a little bit more like user friendly, I guess you could call it. So let's hop under here, and this is very important if you're going to mess around with this. Make sure if you're going to go underneath, you got to make sure that that little redstone wire is put back if you're going to come up here, because otherwise it will not work. Well, the dragon part will work, but the Ender Pearl will not actually be affected when you drop it. This is a clock that actually, I'll explain in a second, that actually looks for the Ender Pearl. But before we get into that, why don't we press this button, the suspicious button right here, and you can see, there we go, Puff the Magic Dragon. And that is the secret to all of this, the horse. The horse right now is actually being used for a lot of things. It allows you to ride, and you can make him invisible, which is what happens up above there. And that's really what's going on. You're actually riding the horse, not the Ender Dragon, but the horse is riding the Ender Dragon. So that's why everywhere he goes, we go, and there isn't any sort of delay because it's not like a teleportation kind of trick or anything like that. So again, purple is just the button. This one here is a replace item entity, and it basically just gives you one in your hotbar Ender Pearl, and that's what it puts it right here. So that's all that is. It's just giving you an Ender Pearl in a specific slot. You could really do it in any slot, doesn't matter. Anywhere in your inventory is the same. This is just a spawn point in a message, and this light green is really the most important command here. You can do everything that I just showed you with literally just this one command block. So you don't need everything else. That's just to make it easy for everyone to use and see what's happening. So what we're actually doing is summon an entity horse, because whenever you're doing this riding thing, you can have like maybe 30 pigs riding each other. The first pig, the one on the top, is actually the one that you're summoning, and the rest of them just get chained underneath. So this is just the coordinates for that block. Invulnerability means that he cannot be killed, or the horse, could be a she, who knows. And here you'll see that it says silent. That's so that you don't hear the horse while you're riding the Ender Dragon. Kind of takes away from the experience if you hear the horse the whole time. And sorry for the bad impression. So anyway, custom name is just naming him Ride. It is tame, right? So that's why you can actually have the saddle on him. And then the next up is what really makes it all happen is the riding data tag, or the NBT tag. So riding is the Ender Dragon. It has to be written like this: riding with the curly braces, and then ID Ender Dragon, custom name Puff the Magic Dragon. Just a really cool name. And then the Ender Dragon is also riding, because this is like a tag within a tag, and it's riding a minecart rideable. And that has a custom name of Bot MC. Only reason why I did that was because in case you have a world where you have like a bunch of like mine carts maybe going around, you want to put something like this in there. It makes it easier because you can kill that specific minecart and not other ones in your world. And this one here, although it looks like it's actually attached to the minecart, because of the curly braces and the way the nested commands work, this is actually addressing the horse, but I should have put this in the beginning so it's not so confusing. This is so that the horse doesn't have any AI. That means basically that the horse will not move. There's really no gravity for an entity that you put no AI on. So that is that. So let's move over to the other side. So the Ender Pearl is the next important thing. This is just a clock, and this is the test 4 that actually looks, this nearest player, you'd actually have to put this for all players if you're going to mess around with fighting each other in here. And this is just looking for, in your inventory, it's looking for Minecraft Ender Pearl. In this, I found, at least this is just me, you have to use this Minecraft colon here for this to work. For some reason, it doesn't work without it. So, something to consider. What I did was put this on a not gate here. This really just creates a not gate, this little torch on the block there, so that whenever it sees that you have it in the inventory, it will not execute this command. But when you don't have it in your inventory, it does. So if that makes any sense, I hope it does. But this one here kills the Ender Dragon. It actually uses an execute command for the dragon to actually kill himself, which just makes it funny. This is just hilarious. He just murders himself. And this is the same thing with the entity horse. I'm not going to get into that. You can kind of explore this yourself, this teleportation, and this is just a message. That's really all there is to that. And this one just this is just a simple kill. If you want to watch him go off, he'll come right to you though and destroy this whole platform. But you could kind of watch him just come and attack you by killing just a minecart when he's summoned. And this is basically just simulates this basically just simulates what the Ender Pearl does. Just kills everything. It gets rid of the Ender Pearl. And that's that. Teleports you back there and all that. So that's really all there is to it. That's what's going on here. And as always, the download link will be below. If you have any suggestions or comments, please put them in the description below. If you like this, please smack that like button. And if you want more content like this as it's released, just subscribe so you can always get updates. And again, just want to thank you guys for watching. This was awesome. See y'all later.